Hey, what is up guys, Commander Zoid here, and today I have an awesome video for you guys. I'm going to be telling you guys how to play Jackal. Now, if you don't know who Jackal is, you should know who Jackal is because you clicked on this video. He's a new character added in Operation Velvet Shell for Rainbow Six Siege. And basically in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how to play Jackal and what gun to use if you're playing him and what secondaries and what loadout you should play for different situations. So let's get into it. Let's start off with his weapons. Now, I'm just going to be telling you guys about his weapons, and then I'm gonna be telling you guys which ones I think the best. So his first gun is a C7E. It's a really cool gun. It's a rifle. I feel that it hasn't been patched yet, and it's really overpowered. Like if you guys saw my Legend in the Making, I got 3 kills with this gun. Couple bullets, it just absolutely demolished them. The other primary that it has is the PDW9, the submachine gun. This gun is actually crazy. Like at distances, it might not be the best, but in CQB scenarios like that, which you're mostly doing in this game, you tear, like no joke, you tear the team up. If you have an enemy like in proximity with you and you're using this gun, you absolutely destroy him. Now the last gun that we have, the last primary, is a shotgun. It's the ITA-12L. I like to call it the Italy. It's a shotgun. His secondaries are the ITA-12S, which is like the small version of the primary, and his other secondary is the UPS-40. He has an option of breach charges or stun grenades, and yeah. Now let me tell you guys what I prefer to play this character at. Now I've tried out all of these guns, and what I've been seeing is that the C7E actually prevails in most situations. I actually like the C7E a lot more, but I guess if you like playing CQB and if you're playing like a really like CQB map, you should use the PDW9 because it's a really good gun for corner. I just prefer the C7E because, you know, it's just a better gun for me. I just like that one a lot better. The ITA is a really good shotgun primary if you're playing CQB, but I'm not a shotgun user, and I feel that you're just gonna get outclassed with all the rifles at the in game, especially if you're playing against a mirror and you have a shotgun. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed. So I should just not using the ITA when you have such better weapons to choose from. The secondary is a no-brainer. You should use the ITA-12S. You get a secondary. You basically get the primary shotgun as a secondary. There's no point to use like that as a primary when you could have that as a secondary. I prefer it just because you could actually put holes in walls whenever you're peeking, and you could just put that hole in the wall and you could have a way to shoot in. And yeah, the PS40 is okay. I mean, if you want to have a pistol, go for it. But yeah, I prefer the stun grenade because whenever you're using the rifle, it's really easy to just peek in and yeah, just use the stun grenade. But if you want to be able to breach into rooms, which I just break the windows, or again, it makes the breach charge obsolete if you have the ITA-12 because it as a secondary, because it's just gonna shoot through the wall and you can break the wall easy and peek in there. But yeah, that's basically what the best setup for Jackal is. Now, how to play him. Now, there's like different types of ways to play this character for the different types of gun. There's actually like 2 primary ways to play this character as I've seen it. If you use a C7E, you want to actually use the windows to your advantage. Now, this might not be on all maps, but all the maps that you got really close windows to, you might want to. This gun is really good for peeking into windows. It will just destroy any enemy except for like a Mira. If she gets to jump on you, she's gonna roast you. If you're playing this character and you see an enemy and you guys both start fighting at the same time, you're gonna win most of the time until this character gets patched. This character, whenever you're using the C7E, it's really good to use it whenever you're peeking windows or peeking anything from like a kind of mid-range distance, because then you're not gonna be up in the face and you're gonna have a lot of distance. That's what this gun is really good at. Now the PDW9 and the ITA-12L are really good for CQB, of course. The CQB submachine guns, shotguns. They're really good for CQB, especially the PDW9. That destroys people at CQB. Whenever you peek a corner or anything, they will just tear you to pieces, and it's not even going to be fair. The ITA actually is, I'm pretty sure that it's like a 2-shot kill or 1-shot kill at close range. So use it like that. I don't prefer using that because, well, the PDW9 actually stands like a small chance at a distance. The ITA you'll just lose. And what's the point of using the ITA as a primary when you could have it as a secondary? If you're playing using the C7E, I suggest that you use the ITA-12 because that will help you a lot just at distance. You'll be able to break barriers like a buck shotgun. And also, if you're playing CQB, you also want to use ITA. The USP-40 is like useful, I guess, if you don't want to use a shotgun as a secondary. The gadget, if you're playing CQB, you want to use the breach charge, of course, because then you could breach into rooms easier. But I mean, if you're using using the ITA, you could also take the stun grenades. But I highly suggest if you're using the C7E, you should use the stun grenade, because the stun grenade will help you just get, be able to peek your enemies a lot easier. That's basically, the strengths of Jackal. Now, his ability, the scan, the black light, is really good when you could actually use it. It's really rare to find footsteps unless you're playing against a Calavera, and even if you're playing with the Calavera, and if you're playing with a good Calavera, she's going to be able to hide her footprints by using her ability. And if you have any lurkers that are not Calavera, they're gonna be really easy to find. But again, that kind of happens a bit rarely. No joke, I've been playing this character for about 3 days, and I have not found footprints that are anywhere in the building but close to the site. And this kind of leads me to my other point. Whenever you find footprints, you're just gonna be going back into the site, and it's just kind of random because that might be useful because you might know where a person's in the site, but it's just kind of random because they just lead back to the site, and you already know the enemies are gonna be in there. One thing to note is whenever you have your gadget on and then there's a mute jammer, it's really annoying because it fuzzes up your vision. And but yeah, I guess that his ability is, you don't use it a lot, but whenever you do use it, it's so useful because it just tells you where the enemy is, and it's especially useful on small maps because there aren't a lot of places to go and you'll know where they are. But anyways, guys, that's how to play Jackal, and thank you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button if you want some more videos like this, hit that subscribe button if you like my channel, and peace.